For many people, shopping for a new car can be pretty stressful. Automotive expert Nick Miles has some tips that can make you feel better about signing on the dotted line. Hi, Nick. Thanks so much for joining us. So how confident are people when shopping for a car?
It's interesting to look at a recent survey by Capital One because it says only a quarter of consumers are very confident in the car buying process. And that tells me, if you flip it the other way, 3/4 of Americans aren't very confident in the car buying process. And so there is a lot of room for improvement here. And I think one of the ways we can do that is empower ourselves going into the car buying process and know as much as you can before you actually commit to buying a new vehicle.
What can people do to have a less stressful experience when buying a car?
Yeah, it's one of the things that people don't look forward to in life, but it shouldn't be that way at all. A recent survey from Capital One again shows 86% say that technology is improving their search, and 63% of vehicles say technology is improving their understanding of financing. I always tell people there are several steps to buying a new vehicle. First of all, get pre-qualified for financing. You can do that with companies like Capital One. If you go to capitalone.com/cars, you can pre-qualify for financing. And that is a cool way to go because first of all, with Capital One, it doesn't ding your credit. It does a soft pull on your credit, which allows you to actually not have your credit number reduced. It also allows you to manipulate all those elements of the credit that you're going to have. So for instance, you can decide on the length of the vehicle financing you get. You can decide, look at the trade-in value of your vehicle. You can look at your monthly payments. All those things you can change. When you're happy with what you've got, you hit the button, you print it out. And then when you found the vehicle, which you can also do, by the way, at Capital One's Auto Navigator, they actually have almost 13,000 dealers there on there. They also have nearly 4 million vehicles. Once you found the vehicle and you have the pre-qualification, you have those two pieces of paper, you can take them into the dealer. Then it takes kind of all the stress out of that buying of the vehicle. Then all you have to do is make sure it's the right vehicle for you, test drive it, make sure you're comfortable. The dealer and you sign on the dotted line and you walk away with a brand new vehicle and take all that stress out of how am I going to pay for it, how am I going to finance it, those type of things.
And are there any apps that can help us purchase a vehicle?
I think the one I always tell people to do is to go to capitalone.com/cars. You can also put Auto Navigator into your search bar. And there is a really cool feature here with the app. If you download the app and you see a vehicle on the street that you really like, you can take a picture of it. And if you've already pre-qualified for financing with the app, it'll tell you what that car is, how much the monthly payment is on that car, and some local dealers that have it for sale. And knowing what the monthly payment is when you take a picture of a car is a great feature to have. Unfortunately, it seems to take me longer and longer to get from my car into the supermarket because I'm taking pictures of cars all the way along before I actually get my grocery shopping done.
And what can people see at the auto show coming up?
Technology is the key, not just for buying the car, but on all the new vehicles that are coming. We're going to have over 100 electric vehicles. They're going to be coming in the next couple of years. There is autonomous features. Now you can drive your vehicle in and out of the garage using the key fob. There's some absolutely amazing technology in these vehicles. Even in the least expensive vehicles out there, they have crash mitigation in some of those vehicles, which means that, you know, emergency braking in the case of an accident can actually save lives and protect your family.
And can you give us that website just one more time?
Absolutely. Looking for a new car and to pre-qualify for financing, it's going to capitalone.com/cars or put Auto Navigator into your search bar, or you can even download the app onto your cell phone.
Nick Miles, thank you so much for being here, and we'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned.